Hey Capricorn, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot, here with love for February 2021. So I'm going to talk about a couple points. If this isn't meant for you, you'll know that and you can skip it. Maybe this will be relevant as February goes on. You can come back. But I ask for, what messages are meant to come through. So that's just what I'm doing. So Capricorn, the themes here are, it's looking like you're in a really strong position with a really strong foundation. So I feel like there's a lot of security in your love life right now, or in terms of your own journey towards love, like security with yourself and creating that, good foundation for love, in the future. But yeah, it looks like you've been working towards this for a while, moving forward, laying the groundwork, pursuing your goals, developing. There's some kind of like a lot of work was put in, or a lot of patience, and now I feel like you're in a really good, strong situation, especially with this 10 of Cups here. I feel like things are going really well for you. Now, if you are single, this is telling me, for those of you that this is relevant for, you're vibing with that really positive energy, which is what you need, in order to be in that right place to receive love, to be aligned with what you truly want, and to recognize it when it comes in and be a match to it. So, yeah, for those of you that are single, I feel like you're in a great place to move forward and to, start the next chapter of love, or look for love, or be ready for love. For those of you that are in a relationship, I feel like it's really strong and it seems to be going great. There's a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of security, a lot of stability. Now, with that said, there's something that comes in here that's sudden, a shock that disrupts the status quo. So we're talking about a lot of security, things being great, and then there's something that like a wrench in the system. So I want to kind of look at that, just so you're prepared and, can more use your free will to handle this and not react to it, and then I kind of see like you being very protective of your relationship or yourself. So it almost seems like I don't know if this is a threat, or it's perceived as a threat, or there's some need to kind of like fight for what you have. So let's look at that. So we're talking about this Knight of Swords right here. This is crossing you in the present. You're showing up very strong. You've got a strong sense of self. You've mastered, being able to be in control over your baser instincts, baser reactions, lower frequencies. Like you are, how do you want to say it? Consciously, able to deal with yourself, your demons, your life, whatever. And you're able to do that gracefully and keep control of things in a healthy way. So then we've got this Knight of Swords, throwing a wrench in the system. Now, this isn't necessarily a negative thing, but what does Capricorn need to know about this Knight of Swords coming in? Seems like this is a little drama, something unexpected. So what's some clarity for this Knight of Swords energy? This Knight of Swords. What's some clarity for this Knight of Swords? All right, yeah, we've got the 10 of Wands hanging over that. So we're talking about burdens, stress, exhaustion, taking on too much. Okay, let's see what else. This Knight of Swords. What's going on with this Knight of Swords energy? Knight of Swords. Help us understand what this Knight of Swords is bringing to Capricorn. What's this about? What's going on? Clarification for this Knight of Swords. All right, nothing's coming out yet. Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Nothing wants to come out. Maybe I'm supposed to stop there. Yep. Okay. So that's it. That's all we getting. Yeah. So is something going to come in that's going to make you feel burdened, make you feel burdensome? Like, oh gosh, I can't have this on my plate. I can't deal with this. I can't you know, how are we going to work this out? How am I going to carry this? How am I going to shoulder this? Taking on something. So something unexpected comes in that you have to take on. Okay, let's look at this. Seven of Wands. This is the near future. So this is how this situation is developing, what the next kind of influence is. And this is showing you being really strong. Again, I feel like that's the theme of this month. And kind of standing your ground, fighting for what you believe in, fighting for what you have worked to get and worked to develop. Again, it's so interesting. Like, you know, we've got this, see this ground, you're on high ground. It's this theme about being on a stable foundation, having built a foundation, having really developed security and a safe place. That's really coming through strong. And it seems like there's forces that are trying to, or you're perceiving that are trying to knock you off and trying to get you, you know, off your whatever. Okay, let's see. Clarity for the Seven of Wands. Yeah, okay, the Death card. So we're talking about a transformation here. Something is shifting. Something is changing. Now, don't go, oh my gosh, if everything's been so good, it's going to change into something negative. No, don't go there, you know, because we're seeing the strong situation here. So that's apparent, you know, but something is shifting. Something's going through a transformation in this situation, whether it's you or whether it's the relationship. Let's see, what are we talking about in this transformation? What is more information about this death energy? Oh, good. Reward, success, victory. Okay, let's get one more. And a new beginning. Yes, awesome. Okay, guys, so here's what we're talking about. Something's going to come in and might threaten your relationship or threaten your sense of self or your peace or your, you know, sense of where you've gotten your security. Something might throw you off, throw something new into the mix, and it's going to kind of be a burden or be perceived like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. But you're going to get through that. You're going to stand strong. So, you know, continue to be in alignment with yourself, fight for what you know is true, you know, be in alignment with your ideals and what you believe in and your character. And you're going to be able to deal with that no problem. You know, you're going to stand strong in the face of just something that is temporary. It's not going to threaten anything. It's just a temporary kind of like annoyance or something unexpected you have to deal with. But that said, it looks like this whole situation is going to be transformed and refreshed. And there's like a new phase, the Fool. There's a new cycle here. So I feel like everything, there's like a new direction here, but a positive one. Like, again, we're talking about success. We're talking about you contending with this and coming out on top. And therefore, there's a whole new beginning, a whole new start. Let's get one more for this Fool energy. Just like, I want to see, like, what is the relevance here? Like, what are we talking about in terms of a new beginning? The Three of Cups, happiness, joy, connection, community. Okay, interesting. Okay, guys, let's get some of these guidance cards. I'm going to look at 3 scenarios, okay? For the 3 main groups that affect the most people, let's see what your guidance messages are, and we're going to elaborate a little bit. So let's look at group 1. What is the message group 1 needs to hear? What would be beneficial for them to know? We got 2. So we got stay optimistic about your love life and playfulness. Okay, again, that's how I'm feeling. There's a lot of joy and excitement coming in the future for you. So whatever's going on with you, there's a lot of excitement and reason to be optimistic, because again, we've got this death energy here and the Fool. These are major fated energies. So that means it's meant to happen for you and you can't avoid it. Your reaction to it, your free will from there can be whatever you want, but you have to go through this experience. And this is a threshold into a new successful, enjoyable world full of fulfillment. So yes, stay optimistic about your love life. Yay, new energy coming in, positive, happy, yay. You might feel like, oh my gosh, I'm contending with something here, but you're gonna come out on top and it's gonna be, you know, all good and refreshed and new, and you know, you're going to be able to move on. Playfulness, you know, have fun, stay, don't let this stress you out. Again, it's temporary. And again, with the Three of Cups here, we are talking about socializing, you know, joy, fulfillment, community, fun. So that playful energy is definitely coming in strong for you guys. Okay, let's look at group 2. We got very soon. Yep, so near future. Shifts are coming. We got clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Again, I feel like you know that and you're very strong and stable in that, in your beliefs. And so this is kind of you going, you know what? I'm pushing away anything that isn't what I want. I know what I want. I know who I am. I know how hard I work to get here, and I'm not settling for anything less than what I want. If it's not a match with me, goodbye. And you know what that does? That enables you to have this whole fresh start and this new beginning of success and joy. Transformation, new cycle, success and joy. So yeah, very soon. This is shifting very soon. There's going to be more energy that's going to support you and be in alignment with what you want, as long as you make that choice and stand your ground over that. Okay, group 3. What is the message for group 3? Ooh, 2. Calling in your soulmate. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, calling in your soulmate. Again, okay, so we're talking about that group when I was mentioning you're really in alignment with yourself. If you're single, you're really in alignment with yourself. You're in a good place to attract this, calling in your soulmate. Yes, because you're on stable ground within yourself. You've mastered how to handle your emotions and your baser instincts and not just react, but choose consciously. And you're feeling the energy of joy and fullness and wholeness and fulfillment. So that is bringing in your match. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So there's more energy coming in here. New beginning, transformation. So if you're single, the end is gone. The singleness, bye-bye. Permanent ending, rebirth, renewal, new chapter, where there's success, fun, feeling good. So yeah, and putting yourself out there too, you know, because we can do everything, you know, energetically and get ourselves in alignment and all that. That's like 90% of it. But then we also have to do the actions and the free will in terms of going on that dating site, calling that person and talking to them on the first date, you know, whatever it is, to put yourself out there. Now we've got pay attention to the red flags. I feel like this is for you is saying, yeah, only accept what you want and is in alignment with yourself, and don't allow anything else to pollute what you've developed so far. Don't let anything else that is a red flag, you know, knock that off, right? Knock that red flag out of there and don't let it come up. It's so funny. It's like, here you are, you're like, okay, ready for my soulmate up here. Who's with me? And you got all these contenders and false, you know, whatevers, and you're like, okay, discerning and navigating, okay, who's my match, who feels good, what's right, who's wrong. And so you're standing that ground and maintaining your integrity. Yes. So for you guys, it's a matter of discerning who's not a match. Things are going to come in, people are going to be attracted to you, right? But not every one of those people are going to be a match for you or is someone that is equal to you or good for you, right? So that's where the discernment comes in, and paying attention to the red flags, looking at what's cautioning you, right? Tune into that. You got to hold out for what, and right, you know, we got a lot of people here, so it's like you got a lot of options. You want to hold out for what is right for you, okay? All right, let's get a general guidance message here. Okay, this flew out. What do we have? Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Yes, thank you. Yes, so God's saying, look, yes, you are in the right place. You can expand and, you know, bring in more of what you want, but you just keep your eyes where keep your eyes on your vision. Don't settle for anything. Don't be distracted by something that, isn't a match for you just because you want, that connection or you want that relationship. Really stay firm in terms of your ideals, who you are, and, don't settle for less. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Bam! Okay. Cool. Capricorn, I love this. So whether you're in a relationship or single, this looks awesome. Please let me know if this resonated with you. If you guys want a personal reading, whether or not this resonated with you, we can go super deep into your specific. This is so general and cursory, so the privates are much more, legit and in depth. But yeah, let me know. You can email me at tarot@tarot. There's email below. There's info below, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Bye, guys.